Piers Morgan has taken over for Larry King.
Yes.
In the least coveted time slot on television, 9 o'clock on CNN. A time slot that nobody was watching. Even Larry's kids weren't even watching. They were like switching over to SpongeBob.
Yeah. SpongeBob while Dad gets a sponge bath.
Oh! So the bar is set pretty low here.
Yeah.
Piers Morgan's got a new talk show. Now, he is a master of self-promotion.
Yes.
Of shameless self-promotion.
Yes.
He's just, oh, I'm the best interviewer out there. You haven't seen anything like me. Wait till I get, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Average.
Yeah,
As an interviewer, I've seen better, I've seen worse.
He gets his... very few people in North America know that he is a trained journalist.
Right.
He edited... what did he edit?
I think it was the Daily Mirror and... well, two of the top British tabloids. Now, Fleet Street London journalism is very different from, that tabloid journalism. It's, if you read the stories, the headlines are loud and shouty and, just like you go, what? And then you see the story and it's like, yeah, but this is all, innuendo and there's no proof of anything here. You're making this up.
Yeah.
And that's what they do over there. And, God love them, they do it well. But he's coming from that background. So, basically... You get a lot of bluster, a lot of, oh, wait till you see this interview. And then you see the interview and it's like, yeah, it's okay.
Yes, yeah.
It's not like you got anyone, admitting to crimes or anything.
So he interviews Oprah, first show.
Night 2, Howard Stern.
Yeah, so the ratings are doing well for both of them.
Night 3, Condoleezza Rice.
Which, right down. Is anybody interested in Condoleezza Rice? I mean, I'm sure she had an important job, and of course what she did was interesting, and she worked with George W. But...
I think the goal here is he's trying to show that I can interview political figures as well as Hollywood people.
But I would imagine that there'd be some other political figures that people would want to see other than Condoleezza Rice. I mean, she just sounds like the most boring person to interview. Like, even Sarah Palin's husband would have been a better interview. Like, honestly.
How about that? Well, you know what? In about 3 months, he's going to be interviewing that Levi kid who's running for mayor of Wasilla. That's going to be the level of... because that's the beauty of a show like this. You can launch... Week 1, you've got big stars. You got Robert De Niro. You got
Robert Downey.
You got all the big stars. 3 months down the road, it's like you're talking to some soap actress, and and who knows, the kid who played Urkel.
Oh,
I mean, this is the level. So I mean, we'll see if anyone's watching.
4 months from now,
right?
And Howard Stern brought that up, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah, he was.
And
because, he was like, oh, sure, you're doing great now because you got me on.
Well, you know what? Piers Morgan, he did this weird adversarial thing where he said, yes, I know you're the king of all media, but here in America, but I'm the king of media in all Britain. And Howard Stern's like, yeah, so then what are you talking? Britain's the size of Philadelphia. I conquered Philadelphia in 1980. Don't give me this.
That's very funny.
And but it's true. It's easy to say, and he's very good at posturing.
Yes,
but. The truth is, I'll tune in if he's got an interesting guest.
Yeah.
And he did an interview with Ricky Gervais. Now, of course, they know each other. They've got a relationship.
Right.
So it was an interesting interview, although 90% of it was around the Golden Globes, and that's, enough of that already.
Right.
Beyond that, if there's not an interesting guest, I don't see me tuning in.
I feel the same way because there's no reason to watch. It's like, do you think he's going to last? Do you think it's going to work out?
Tough to say. I mean, like I said, the bar's set pretty low. If he can beat Larry King's ratings, he'll probably be okay.
Larry King's ratings. Des Moines, Iowa, you're on the air. They hung up. It was a wrong number.
I just don't. Personally, I'm just astonished all these years that Larry King got the guests he got. People would show up and have this demented old coot in these, suspenders, babbling these insane questions at him.
I think that they deferred to his years in the business.
The business.
I think that's what it was. So I don't know.
Oh well.
But so Piers Morgan, you think it'll work out? Yes.
Too early to tell. Too early to tell.
All right. I think it's going to be canceled in 6 months.
Yeah, you know what? Could
Within
be right.
6 months, it'll just be that failed experiment and
could be right.
Something else entirely.
Much like this podcast.
No,
he didn't say
that. We get tens of viewers.
Anyhow, next time we got something really interesting to talk about.
Oh yes, it's
NBC's new comedy strategy and why it might actually work.
Yeah, exactly. Till next time, I'm Patrick Malia.
I'm
He's
Brent
Furtick, and we are
the TV Guys. Bye.